The Aztec Empire, located in the region of Mexico, was renowned for its distinctive civilization, but also notorious for its terrifying sacrificial rituals. From the 13th century, the Valley of Mexico became the cradle of Aztec civilization, with its capital city of Tenochtitlan built on a small island in Lake Texcoco. It was here that the Aztec tribes united, expanding their political influence beyond the borders of the Valley of Mexico and conquering other cities throughout Central America. Aztec culture during its golden age was known for its complex and diverse religious traditions and mythology, along with remarkable achievements in architecture and art. However, in 1521, Hernán Cortés and his indigenous allies invaded and destroyed Tenochtitlan, defeating the Aztec Empire under the leadership of King Moctezuma II. Subsequently, the Spanish established the city of Mexico on the site of Tenochtitlan and began the process of colonizing Central America. Described as the scream of 1,000 dead, the sound of the death whistle resembles the mournful cries of lost souls, or the agony of someone being burned alive on a pyre. The death whistle, also known as tzompantli in the Aztec language, is a part of their culture and religion. Tzompantli is often found in temples and is a crucial aspect of important religious ceremonies. Tzompantli is a structure made of wood or stone, typically in the form of a wall or rack, adorned with images and symbols of human heads or skull boxes. The human heads or skull boxes are often arranged in rows and hung on the structure, creating an impressive and terrifying image. The first death whistles were discovered decades ago at an Aztec temple in Mexico by archaeologists. The Aztecs were fond of eerie sounds. They blew on conch shells and beat on human bones. Initially, they were thought to be mere toys or ordinary decorations, attracting little attention. Some time later, researchers stumbled upon the fact that they were the powerful death whistles that the ancient Aztecs used for various sacred and fearsome purposes. The mystery of the death whistle began in the early 1970s, when historian José Luis Franco published the first analysis of this terrifying musical instrument. Through several different examples, Franco explained that most whistles are decorated with images of conch shells, while others have the form of a bird. In Aztec culture, both conch shells and birds are closely associated with death, leading to the speculation that death whistles are related to the afterlife. The main structure of tzompantli is typically in the form of a sturdy wall or a long rack. Carefully selected and processed wood and stone ensure durability and high strength. Large stones are carved and polished to create large flat surfaces, while wooden bars are meticulously trimmed to form a sturdy structure. On the surface of tzompantli, patterns and decorations are created through carving or hand painting, often consisting of symbols and images related to Aztec mythology and beliefs. Images of human heads or skull boxes are often intricately carved or painted, adding to the fear and haunting nature of this structure. The whistles themselves were enough to send shivers down one's spine upon sight, as they were crafted in the shape of human skulls. Their sounds, however, were even more eerie and sinister, resembling the screams of humans in distress. There is ample evidence to suggest that these unique whistles was used by the Aztecs in a variety of events, including religious ceremonies, sacrifices, and even warfare, to psychologically terrorize their enemies. During excavations at the Tlatelolco Aztec temple, researchers discovered decapitated remains of a young man who was a sacrificial victim, each hand clutching a skull-shaped whistle. The young man, around 20 years old at the time of his death, was found in front of the temple dedicated to Ehecatl, the god representing wind and rain. Further excavation revealed a total of 41 burial skeletons at the site, indicating that the Aztecs believed in sacrificing large numbers of souls to plead for favor from the goddess Ehecatl. According to archaeologist Salvador Guillem Arroyo, who first discovered skeletons holding death whistles, the victims may have been sacrificed to invoke rain during a severe drought in 1454. It is likely that the death whistles were used to awaken the spirit of the god Ehekatl through mimicking the sound of wind during the sacrificial ritual. This hypothesis is further supported by the sound of the instruments, resembling a combination of ear-piercing screams and long drawn-out moans. When one of these whistles was blown, the sounds it produced were described as incredibly eerie and frightening. It was likened to the sound of humans wailing in agony, the howl of demons, or the scream of 1,000 dead. The sound emitted from the whistle falls within the frequency range most audible to humans, from 1 to 6 kHz, further reinforcing the theories that they were designed for use in ceremonies and to intimidate other tribes. Roberto Vázquez Cabrera, an engineer who has spent years studying and recreating ancient indigenous instruments of pre-Columbian ancestors, focused on exploring these strange whistles. He believes that they were not ordinary tools, but may have been reserved for shamans or leaders. These death whistles were perhaps most commonly used in sacrificial ceremonies. The ominous and terrifying sounds were blown just before the victim was slain to guide the soul to the afterlife. Additionally, the whistle was also used as a psychological warfare tool to instill fear and panic in enemies before entering battle. Archaeologists have also found various other types of special sound-making tools used by the Aztecs, made from different materials such as clay, chicken feathers, reeds, frog skins, etc. Each type of instrument served a specific purpose. For example, conch shell trumpets were often blown to initiate ceremonies, while hunters used clay whistles to attract prey. There were even rumors that the Aztecs knew how to use sound to manipulate emotions and heal illnesses. In the 21st century, interest in the cultural and historical heritage of the Aztecs has significantly increased, fostering cultural interaction and exchange between the Aztec people and other cultures worldwide. Tzompantli, with its uniqueness and inherent power, has become an emblem of wonder and fear, attracting the attention of researchers, archaeologists, and enthusiasts of classical culture. The imagery of decapitated heads hanging on Tzompantli is often reproduced in artworks and comics, carrying a symbolic and distinctive power. This has also become a source of inspiration for designers, artists, and filmmakers as they explore themes such as death, mystery, and wonder. Tzompantli symbolizes death and rebirth in Aztec beliefs, representing not only the end of life but also a part of the cycle of regeneration and the continuation of life after death. It also plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance between the world of the living and the world of the gods and spirits, through sacrificial rituals and actions to appease deities and souls, thereby bringing luck to the community. Overall, understanding Tzompantli is essential in the study of Aztec culture and their heritage, helping us gain a deeper understanding of Aztec beliefs and religion, as well as the complexity of this culture. The death whistles remain a profoundly impressive artifact, capturing the interest of historians, scientists, and contemporary artists alike. Thank you for listening. What do you think about the stories of the Aztecs? Please comment below to let me know. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to support me. See you in the next videos. Anton et prio.